Fuck it. Worth. Wait. What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? Stupid fucking game, I swear to God, first crashes and I can't fucking reload it and can't fucking find a way to fix it. God. Boobies. Boobies didn't help. Boobies didn't help at all. You know, I really don't know if I want to do this. Can't play League. Okay. You got me, Smite. Didn't even get to cross. So today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Today I'm coming at you with some Smite gameplay as opposed to League. Now, for those of you who don't know, Smite is Sony's attempt at making their own JRPG. There is, however, one key difference that sets Smite apart from all the other JRPGs that are on the market today. And that is that it is in third person. That's right, guys. A MOBA in third person. An over-the-shoulder view. Now, I know some of the experienced League players out there might feel like this new view is a bit too much for them, but you don't need to worry about that, guys, because Smite's got you covered. Smite makes League players feel at home by using some of the same exact characters, such as Nidalee, Wukong, Annie, fucking Warwick, whose ult is just as annoying as Warwick in League of Legends, Akali, without the A, and even Nasus and Renekton. And don't worry, just in case the League characters didn't get you, they threw in Pikachu. In all honesty, though, this game has a pretty cool character design, and they have some of the most badass skins I have ever seen. I mean, just look at this. This is a skin for Thor, the God of Thunder. It's amazing, actually. Now, the game modes are pretty standard. They have practice, co-op, which is against bots, normals, leagues, which is ranked, and custom games. Now, I usually do normals because I only do normals because, I mean, that's pretty much all I'm ever going to do. Let's just leave it there. So one interesting thing about Smite is they have so many different kinds of maps, as you can see right here. They have Arena, which is pretty much exactly what it says. Right? You just go in there and you fight. Clash, which I have no clue, I've never played it. Joust, which is a 3v3 map. Conquest, which is like the normal competitive play map, I'm assuming. Assault, which is an ARAM map. Siege, which is another map that I've never played. But it's a 4v4 map, so that's kind of interesting. And then they have the daily game type, which is, it changes every day. Like, goes without saying. And it's kind of nice that they have the game mode of the day because League has their cool, fun game modes. They come out for like a couple weeks at a time, but they're not here all the time. They're only here like once every other month or something like that. I have no clue. I have not been keeping track. But they have fun game mode types every day. Now, when I play Smite, I always play Arena because it's just a fun, casual game mode for bitches that don't actually want to learn how to play the game, which is what I am. So that's what I'd suggest playing if you want a casual experience. One thing that annoys me quite a bit, actually, though, is how expensive the characters are. Most of the characters are actually the maximum amount of money you could pay for them, so that it kind of sucks. You're not going to be buying any god anytime soon. This is well compensated for, though, because they do have a free champion rotation. Holy shit. That's like the 5th time I've said champion instead of god. You know what? We're just going to keep it. We're just going to keep it. They do also give you a starter pack with a couple of free champions. Fuck! One key difference between League and Smite is that Smite actually uses WASD and the mouse in conjunction to move around your character, as opposed to League just using the mouse to point and click. Because of this, Smite actually plays really similarly to WoW, because all your skills are on the 1, 2, 3 section of the board and you move around the same way. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a huge fan of these default settings. I find it a pain in the ass to move my left hand around to hit my skills and move at the same time. But hey, you could change it, and that's just me. One huge and pretty interesting difference that Smite brings to the table is that auto attacks are actually not locked onto a specific target. So, for ranged characters, it's pretty much like every auto attack is a skill shot, and you can fire at any time. It does, however, reduce your movement speed while you're firing. This is a good and a bad thing. It makes auto-attacking more fun, but it also makes it a pain in the ass sometimes to hit your target. All things considered, I do think that Smite actually is quite the mechanically challenging game. However, and it could be because I don't play very often, but Smite feels a little bit less precise than League to me. And I think this is mostly because of the point of view. However, this is a good thing for the casual player, so I like it. Another difference that you'll notice is that instead of summoner spells, Smite actually has buyable active items. Now this is a bad and a good thing. It's a bad thing because people like me will forget to buy them or forget to use them, and you have to buy them. It just costs more gold to be able to get your summoner spells. However, this is a good thing because you'll be able to adjust to situations in-game and get what active items you need. It's a pretty simple trade-off, but I have to say that I don't really like it that much, and it's probably because I don't actually use the active items at all. You know, aside from that, there's not really that much for me to talk about. I mean, they have items and skill trees just like fucking League or like any other MOBA of the sorts. It's pretty standard stuff. I mean, I cover the key differences. So my final verdict is that Smite actually is a pretty good and a pretty fun game. I honestly can't say shit about the competitive scene because I've never taken part in it and I probably never will. That is because being competitive in a game such as this is pretty time consuming, and League and Smite are decently similar games, and I just suggest picking one or the other, honestly. However, Smite treats their casual fans extremely well compared to League, and being able to take a break from some intense gaming to play a casual MOBA is actually really fun. So you know, if you're looking for a little fun on the side, winky face, I would definitely recommend this game to League players. Well, that's it for today, guys. This is your captain speaking, and as always, stay ballsy.